What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Buckle up. This is a wild one. We got a 10-year-old girl who cursed, spit on, and threw rocks at the police during her dad's suspected DUI stop. 52-year-old Harvey Johnson was charged with simple battery against a law enforcement officer, removal of a weapon of an officer, and 2 counts of obstruction. He was booked into the Fayetteville County Jail. The arrest stems from a traffic stop on July 16. Police said officers spotted Harvey weaving in and out of his lane as he drove along Crosstown Road, at one point taking a wide turn and leaving the roadway. The officers made the stop around 11:30 p.m. The officer's body cam video shows Harvey immediately get out of his car as the patrolman pulls up. The audio is laced with numerous obscenities on the part of Harvey, but from what can be heard, it appears that Harvey was angry about being stopped and, in his words, followed by the popos. Well, he didn't say popos, he said officer. The officer instructed him a number of times to get back in his vehicle. At one point, the video shows that Harvey tried to push past the officer and he gets upset by the officer touching him. When the officer tries to detain him, the video shows an apparent struggle. The officer's body camera is knocked off. And at this point, all hell is in full breakout mode. Fam, dude wasn't having it. He didn't like the officer touching on him. So he resisted, and he resisted, and he resisted. Dude even tried to go into the hotel where he stopped at. You know, when he was pulled over, he stopped in front of a hotel. So he jumped out and tried to run into the hotel lobby and shut the door behind him and lock him out, lock the cop out, which you know you can't do. Try to lock the cop out. And the cop goes in. By this time, other cops have arrived on the scene and they hold him down, hit him with the stun gun that he tried, well, not necessarily the stun gun that he tried to take away, but they said that during this struggle, he tried to take one of the officers' stun gun away from him. They stunned him and they wrestled him down and they took him in alive. Damn, they preserved life when they had so many opportunities to take it like they normally do. So you mean to tell me it even works with black people if the police tried to preserve life? It worked. They could have killed him and they would have been justified many times over, but they spared the man's life. His 10-year-old daughter was not having it. She was in rare form. The daughter spit on the police, kicked the police, hit them, threw rocks at them. At one point, the officer's body cam came off. The initial officer's body cam dropped to the ground. She picked it up and slammed it. They didn't charge the girl, but they did charge her mother, who was inside of the car. They charged the mother with being a party to the girl's crimes. They also charged the mother with providing a fake ID. Man, I get the fake ID thing, but putting those charges on the mother, hopefully those charges will get dropped. It's a bogus charge. But damn, that little girl, man, she wasn't having it. I can't help but think that her reactions was a result of being conditioned by seeing hundreds of videos attacking black people, the police attacking black people, killing black people. She probably feared for her father's life. You know, we probably see her father as a menace to society or something, or they do at least. But she probably saw her father, you know, being attacked, and she feared for her father's life, and she defended her father because that's all she knew how to do. So I'm going to give a little girl the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to just act like the little girl is, you know, some little wild, crazy, uncivilized kid. No, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she was trying to protect her father. Now, having said that, family, I would not advise any of you to be pulled over by the police and hop out of the vehicle and become aggressive. When that cop tells you to put your hands behind your back or stop moving forward, whatever, you need to stop moving forward. You need to put your hands behind your back on the car, whatever they follow the instructions. Because at this point, you got to take out the fact that you feel like the cop is on you because you're black, or they riding you because you're black. You got to take that out of your head. You got to get out of your feelings and get into survival mode. That's how it goes. On top of everything, this man had his daughter inside of the car. He had his wife inside of the car also. So he also put their lives in danger when he resisted. Because you know the police can't aim. They shoot anything that's in close proximity. Everything get it. Hell, they even shoot things. They'll kill something a mile down the road. Damn, they shot a cow that was grazing in the pastures. Cow didn't know what the hell was going on. They love killing black folks. They do it fast, trigger happy. So he really put his entire family in jeopardy with that move. When you have your children with you, when you have your family with you, you know, your woman, sometimes you got to dial it back. All the times you have to dial it back to make sure that nothing happens to them. If you want to risk it, hey, risk it. I wouldn't advise it because they still need you. You risked it, and you end up getting knocked off, and now they're trying to figure out what to do. They got to pick up the pieces. So don't do them like that. Stick around, man. What's the rush? Don't put yourself in a position where these people can knock you off because they want your body cold or warm. And if you leave it up to them, they really don't have a preference. All you got to do is pay attention to how they operate. That'll tell you everything you need to know. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Yeah.